Hey everybody, welcome back to the TheManlyPotsies. I'm the Wednesday host. My name is Joel, if anyone doesn't know, or doesn't remember. This week has been quite eventful, very sad and rough, and many other things. Many of you know that I've talked to know my grandmother, my dad's mom, has passed away. We found out Thursday, so right after last week's video we found that out, and we've been dealing with that. I just wanted to thank everyone that's been praying for me and my family and keeping us in your thoughts. I appreciate it very much. But I don't want to keep talking about that because that's sad, and I'll end up talking about it for like half an hour or longer, and then I won't be able to post my video. So I am gonna do the questions now. Zeb asked, how often are you able to exercise? I usually go for a walk every day. Sometimes I walk more than once per day. What do you do was the other part of that question. I walk. And sometimes I throw in some push-ups if I'm feeling good, or sit-ups, or other things of that sort if I'm feeling good enough. The third part of that question was, does it help or does it hurt and make the symptoms worse? I would say it just depends on the day. If it's a good day, I'm usually fine doing whatever and it doesn't make it worse at all. If it's a bad day, walking can sometimes make symptoms worse. But if it's a bad day and I try doing push-ups or sit-ups or anything, that is pretty awful because I just feel like I'm going to throw up as soon as I start. And I start seeing spots and sparklies, and I just feel like I'm going to black out. So then I stop and I'm done for the day. So that's Zeb's questions. Andrew had two. He said, how do you deal with the meds you're on? Well, I wasn't really on many meds until last Monday. So now I'm on the Ritalin, the Midodrine, the muscle relaxer, and other stuff. But I feel okay. I haven't really noticed a difference with the Ritalin in my attitude, or haven't really felt any worse or any better. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing if I haven't been feeling any different, since from what I've heard you do usually feel different. Yeah. And you guys can post, do I seem any different than my other 2-3 videos, whatever. The Ritalin hasn't helped with the brain fog. I still forget everything, and my memory is awful still. So yeah. Andrew says, for the second part, which med helps the most? I really don't know because I haven't noticed much of a difference, so I can't answer that. I'm hoping eventually Ritalin will kind of make a difference eventually and help with the brain fog and give me a little more energy and stuff like that. David asked, Who is your dysautonomia hero? I would say I have three. Shannon, first of all. She was the first person, she was my first friend that had POTS, and she was the first person I started talking to that got me involved with this community. David is my second, because his what's the word I'm looking for? His dedication to spreading awareness, and Frank because his willingness to just keep going at it, never give up after all the stuff he's been through, and he is still strong, and he is very strong. That's it. Frank, I can't answer your question because you did not have one. And my question, is there any sort of diet that you're on by choice, or that you were put on, or like for certain reasons? And the second part of that question is what are certain foods that make it worse, like your symptoms worse or better, if there are any foods or ingredients that do seem to affect it badly, and all that stuff. I'm not on any kind of diet. I try to eat healthy just because I try to be healthy, even though I fail half the time, and I just see something delicious looking and I'm like, oh, that is so bad for you, but I am so gonna eat that. So that's how it is for me. And I wanted to thank Shannon for this. She is pretty stubborn. I told her not to waste her money on me because, like, I know I don't really need physical things to tell me that someone's like thinking or cares about what I'm going through and stuff, but she decided to anyways, so I'm thankful that she ended up doing it because it means a lot to me. So stay tuned for tomorrow with Zeb and Friday with Andrew, and I will see you guys all next week, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. So I'll see you then. Bye bye.